So you just live your life with this big, weird ass sheet over your phone?
Yeah, man. Give me my phone.
Neff, you all right? Checking in.
God damn.
Why did you just get an email pop up from True Religion? Last chance, 70% off.
I don't know. I didn't even know they were still out. The last thing I did with True Religion was like 3 years ago. I looked in the closet. Remember, we used to all buy Trues, right? I looked in the closet and I had so many Trues I hadn't wore, but that's when the legs were different. So I took them down to the cleaners and had them cut the legs.
Really?
I said, I paid too much money. We was $300-400 a pair.
Wow.
No, to us, we don't care. But no, they're not.
Let's put it in perspective. When drill rap came out, when Chief Keef came out, True Religions were already dead, and Chief Keef and all them were like basically just shopping at the mall enough that they didn't give a fuck, and they were rocking True Religions, brought it back from the dead, and I've seen it kind of happen over and over.
I had like 30 pair that with tags on it.
Whenever you think True Religions are done, they come back.
But the legs was tripping. Yeah, because that's when we was like, put them behind the tongue.
Can I be real with you? Nobody wants to see you wear True Religions. Get some Levi's, some Wranglers, something with a straight cut, just nothing fancy.
You know the first I seen in Trues, and it tripped me out because they wasn't that big, was Suge. I was like, what the fuck you find Trues that big? But he was sagging so far down, he couldn't fit him anyway. Yeah,
that doesn't sound good. That sounds kind of disturbing.
No, anybody know Suge. No, he gonna put a button down, some Trues, and some K-Swisses. You know what? That's one guy that I feel like I might owe a slight apology to.
Suge. Jesus Christ, you picked the scariest, most incarcerated person you could possibly think of?
I'm going to be real. Not that I owe him an apology because I'm wrong with responding. But politically, for what I represent, what I stand for, and what my movement and my cause is up against, I'm wrong for publicly speaking against Paru. And not to say he's the face of Paru, but he is a strong representation of Paru for the things he has achieved, right? So I shouldn't contribute to tearing down what that stood for on some real shit. So I think I've been a little too over vocal about it, and I'm gonna chill out and relax. Even if he does some bullshit, I'm gonna ignore it. And hopefully when he hears this, because he knows me. Like, one thing about me and Suge, we know each other. You know how me and you done got to know each other? Like, I feel I know Adam, and I think you know me, right? So we know each other. We didn't spend hours driving places, day in, day out, moving around, conducting business. And he knows when I get into this frame of mind, like, kind of where I'm at. So, like, that's probably one person that I can say I went too far with it, and that was because of the cause in which we stand for and represent. Regardless of what he say, I'm supposed to put P-Funk first and acknowledge the fact that taken away from him is taken away from that, because ultimately that's what he represents.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Suge will appreciate that. Somebody will probably relay the message to him.
That's real shit. You know, he's been doing collect calls. Check it out.
I haven't actually heard his podcast yet, but I see like little things.
It's funny
about
to
it.
me because I know him, so I kind of know when he's like on his truthful shit, and I kind of know when he's on some fuck it, I'm just gonna say it because I can shit.
Okay.
And you know, he's really calling from prison, and he's answering questions and talking about a lot of things from the past. So, you know, I hope it's working for him. You know, because one thing about it is they paying him to do it. He's earning a living.
Who's paying him?
Dave Mays from The Source.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's his thing.
I didn't realize he was on that network, yeah.
That's his.
Because Funny Marco was on that, and Don't Call Me White Girl's on that.
Yeah.
Breakbeat.
And me and your white counterpart.
Oh, this was going to be the next topic that I brought up, yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
So after like 10 years of hating each other, you and Vlad are back on good terms.
Yeah, I got an interview with him tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Because, okay, I saw the game interview.
Yeah, I set that up. He called me. He said, Wack, I keep hearing you saying you will never allow your personal shit to interfere with your artist business. Absolutely. Like, I want to interview Game.
He called you after not talking to you for many years and said that.
I set it up. I guess he saw it somewhere.
Oh, okay. And then
he saw it.
He reached out, but was he saying, I want to make shit cool so I can do a game interview? Or was he just saying he wanted to make shit cool in general?
He said, I seen you say you would never allow your personal issues to interfere with your artist's shit. I want to interview Game. So for me to like say, nah, well, fuck you, because Game's my artist. I ain't gonna. I'm like, I let it happen. Like no problem.
And had it been communicated to Vlad previously that the reason why Game had never done an interview with him was because of you?
Had nothing to do with me.
Oh.
Vlad didn't want to reach out because of that. But when he reached out, it was like real easy. I called, made it happen. Scheduled the date. The first date we missed, I went out on my way to make sure Game made the next date.
You know what's interesting though?
And I've showed up with him.
I think this podcast and the fact that we have a relationship is what made Vlad think that he could be cool with you, because I had heard him say multiple times over the years, like, certain people are just so obviously fucked up that you just there's no reason to even pursue being cool with them about you. And then he actually said to me at one point, like, I see you and Wack have like a cool relationship. Like, I think that's dope that, you know, you've been able to sort of build this and stuff. So I think that kind of got it into his head of like, yeah, but well, maybe I don't have a reason to just not get along with this guy for life.
Vlad is like you, the white guy that does some shit and try to make the wrong he did right. He finally admitted, you right, Wack. I definitely did that. I was out of line.
What did he do? Oh, the Kim K booty picture, right? Yeah.
Yo, bro, I spent real money. That was like the shock value back then.
Right,
I had a Kim K lookalike in a Ray J video called I Hit It First. And this motherfucker leaked the shit. He leaked it on us the same night. We shot it Tuesday. He leaked it at midnight. I woke up. I'm like, what the? So our whole marketing rollout was just shot. So we were just stuck with this happening and just let it go.
But I mean, like, why Vlad and Joe Budden don't have a relationship is because of, like, you know, Vlad posting something on his fucking blog like 15 years ago when Joe Budden was beefing with Ransom, who he gets along with now. Joe Budden and him are cool. I say all that to say that, like, a lot of Vlad's issues with people are based on shit that happened a long ass time ago, and I feel like
But I didn't have an issue,
He moves differently now.
But I'm telling you, he got the same security.
Vlad?
Yeah, the brother that was with him back then is still with him today.
Okay.
Right? I didn't have an issue. I called him on it, and back then we talking like 2010 or 2011 Wack. That's a different Wack.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I ain't no telling what the hell I did or said. You know, that was a different guy.
You jumped out the window?
I mean, that's just what it was. Like, you got to understand, coming from where I come from, the only way to survive was to be an extremist. You couldn't go halfway. You get ate up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but it's cool. I showed up with the Game, and it was cool. It was comfortable. And he like, Wack, we need to make it happen. And he called me the other day. So I actually thought it was today. I thought I was going to do him at one time, then come over here. But that's why I was trying to move today to tomorrow. Right? So that's what it is. So we'll see. It's going to be.
I got an orgy tomorrow.
It's going to be great. With who? The midget?
No.
Oh, shit.
Taller women.
Taller.